Hi everyone, this is AJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my review series of the new Blade Runner Black Lotus anime TV series. This is my review for episode 4. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Blade Runner Black Lotus episode 4. This episode is titled Doll Hunt. Now where we left Elle, the main character of the series, at the end of the last episode, she'd got that little gizmo working, the recording device, and this episode opens with her dreaming essentially that she's in this big dome place with the sun shining through, a lovely pool of water in front of her, like a swimming bath sort of thing. She's on this stone plinth, and Geezer is tattooing the Black Lotus onto the back of her. He disappears and then everything sort of turns into a hazy orange colour, with the building being run down and this sort of a thing, much like the sort of aesthetic we get in Blade Runner 2049 where Harrison Ford's living, this sort of thing, that sort of decaying earth type of a external earth type of an area. Dusty, sandy, this sort of thing. She exits the building with no memory of why she's there or this sort of thing, and she finds a group of other people like-minded in that they can't remember anything, they don't know how they've got there, they've got memories of this life where they've just come from, and then zap, they're here. At this point you get the people over the hill in the cars with their guns, and this is all stuff we've seen before in the sense that we've seen it in small snippets of her memory of what's happened. So this episode is giving you that entire hunt in its entirety, and we get to see what happens and all this sort of a thing. We get to see Elle team up with this other girl. Subsequently she gets killed after a bit of time. But this kicks off Elle's memories, or her special set of skills that she has as a replicant, and she ends up killing the individual that killed that girl and is part of the hunt. At this point we flash to the present, to the proper time, and this is her memories, and this is her watching what's happened on this computer screen, and she starts going into like a panic attack and all this sort of thing, and she's calmed down by the fella that she's with. The series then jumps to the LAPD with the police officer woman who has come to believe that Elle is a replicant. She takes it to her chief of police, who kind of dismisses her and wants to keep the evidence to himself. So there's a bit of shady stuff going on there. So that's primarily the bulk of the episode. The majority of it is to do with the hunt. So it's kind of like a sort of flashback episode, a sort of origin episode, this sort of a thing, which we were going to get at some point. So yeah, so again, a strong episode, interesting to see what's came before, but obviously the problem with this sort of an episode is it doesn't carry the narrative forward at all, with the exception of the snippet with the police officer at the end. But again, that's just not a lot. So the episode is you kind of feel you're still stuck at the same stage as you're stuck at the end of episode 3, essentially. But not to take away from it, it's still very good. Again, it's just, I know I say this every episode here, it's the animation with the characters I just can't invest with it. I don't know. Everything else looks fantastic. The world, the setup, it's all true to Blade Runner, to like the first Blade Runner film with the computer consoles that they use in the technology. It looks like a lived-in world. This is, you know, when you get to the houses where this geezer's living that she's with, and the police officer in the police station, it feels Blade Runner, it feels lived in, the technology's right, it all looks like it's been thought about, and you know, it's there, they've populated the scenes with stuff basically, so it is busy looking. It's just that character animation, but as the story goes, very good, but like I said, it just doesn't progress that narrative. So anyway, so that's my review, quick review for episode 4 of Blade Runner Black Lotus. I'll be back next week with my review and story breakdown, slight story breakdown for episode 5. Anyway, so AJ, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. All take care and goodbye.